More than a dozen people have been killed and dozens more injured in an explosion at a college in Crimea. The blast took place in the eastern city of Kerch. College authorities say gunmen stormed the college, shooting and killing both staff and students. Now, one reportedly detonated an improvised explosive device, killing himself. Well, for more, let's speak to Dan Ashby, who can join us now live from Moscow. Hi, Dan. First of all, what is the situation right now? Has the university been secured, and what do we know about who may have carried out this attack?
Well, it's a developing situation. As you say, we know now that 13 teenagers have been killed, more than 50 injured in a school, in a major technical college in Crimea in Russia. What we know is that a bomb appears to go off, and Russian authorities saying they do suspect it is a terrorist attack. Some details that it was a shrapnel-based bomb, an IED going off in the school cafeteria, but also these reports of masked gunmen in the building around a similar time. There are still 15 children missing, and we don't know if they managed to escape the building and they're just not accounted for, or, worst case scenario, they too are dead. But 50 injured, the authorities saying the death toll could rise. They've now declared a state of emergency in Crimea, and the defence minister says he is sending forces into the region. The country has announced 3 days of national mourning because this is Crimea, an incredibly significant region for Russia. Of course, the region which Russia annexed very controversially, but which Moscow has always secured and made a priority of security in the region. So this is very much shaking the authorities in Moscow, and all attention is now turned away from a bilateral visit from the Egyptian president towards events that are going on in Crimea right now.
And on that, I mean, Dan, help us get a better understanding of what Crimea is up against. As you said, it is at the center, really, of tensions between Moscow and Ukraine. It's struggling under those sanctions it suffered because of that annexation. But what kind of groups would actually want to take, if you know of any, such violent action against civilians?
Well, of course, with Russia's involvement in Syria, nobody is ruling out ISIS at this point. But they also, authorities are not ruling out a lone attack, the likes of which we've, of course, seen so many of in America, for instance. But they still don't know who's doing this. What we do know is that a manhunt is underway to find the perpetrator. The Russian authorities saying that they are potentially closing in. But there are multiple different terror groups, to be honest, who could carry out an attack like this. And everyone knows, as you say, that Crimea is so politically sensitive. It was so controversial when Russia took the decision to annex Crimea, claiming that the majority of Crimeans wanted it to happen. But the key basis of that political agreement was that Crimeans would be better off, would have security under Russia. So this goes to shake that very agreement. And I think the Russian authorities will want to do everything they can now to find out who did this.
Okay, Dan Ashby joining us live there from Moscow. Thanks so much for that.